Chris Weidman versus Jacare Souza at UFC 230. And it was supposed to be Chris Weidman versus Luke Rockhold too, but Luke Rockhold got injured. His left shin got infected. And Jacare Souza was supposed to fight David Branch, but because Luke Rockhold got injured, Chris Weidman and Jacare Souza will fight. And I think it's a very, very good fight for Chris Weidman. So let's talk about Weidman first. So Chris Weidman, extremely durable, and his chin is very, very good, like tremendously good. But as I said in my Rockhold versus Weidman prediction video, his chin has been tested against the Cuban missile. What's his name? Yoel Romero, Rockhold, and Gegard Mousasi. But still, his chin is pretty good. And he has knockout power. He does have knockout power. It's not like one punch dead stiff kind of knockout power, but when he connects clean, he can knock people out like against Anderson Silva. And he dropped Kelvin Gastelum, who has maybe the best chin in the middleweight division. And he has phenomenal wrestling. 2-time All-American at Hofstra University, and he is tremendously strong. Like, there are people with God-given strength. Like, there are people with God-given knockout power, God-given wrestling strength, and Chris Weidman, I mean, he trains hard, but his strength is just incredible. His single leg takedown is just, I think his single leg takedown is the best in the UFC. I think he took everybody down with his single leg takedown. He may not be the best top pressure wrestling wrestler in the UFC, but just on his single leg takedown, he is the best. And I think he can take down Jacare Souza with his single leg takedown. I'm not sure if he can hold Jacare down, but I think he can take Jacare Souza down with single leg takedown briefly. So let's talk about Jacare Souza. Jacare Souza, world class Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I mean world class. He has multiple silver and gold medal in the World BJJ tournament. And he has knockout power. He does. He did KO that reckless wrestler. What's his name? David Brunson? Is that his name? Derek Brunson. He knocked out Derek Brunson twice. He knocked out Yushin Okami. But the thing is, those two guys don't have great chins. So knocking those two out doesn't mean he has knockout power. But it seems like he does have knockout power. He hits hard. But he's too stiff. He's stiff as a board. Like, I think Chris Weidman will be able to see most of the shots that are coming from Jacare Souza. Like, he's stiff as a board. Like he doesn't use any angle. Like, he's stiff as a board. And he doesn't have a good cardio. Like, if he grapples for the first round trying to submit his opponent, if he can submit his opponent, he is gassed out like tremendously in the second round, like against Kelvin Gastelum. And when he gasses, he has no use anymore. Like, so he gasses pretty fast, pretty early. And he has very, very good chin, but it has been tested against so many guys. Like, it's been tested against Kelvin Gastelum. He got dropped by Kelvin Gastelum. Been tested against Robert Whittaker. Dropped, I think, twice by Robert Whittaker. Like, got TKO'd viciously. He got dropped by Yoel Romero by spinning back fist. And his chin has been tested. Like, I think his chin is deteriorating. Still, it's good, but he got punched in the face too many times. I think it is deteriorating, and I think with Chris Weidman's knockout power, it's possible for him to get knocked out. And yeah, so my prediction for this fight is so Jacare Souza's game plan against everybody is to take people down and submit them, or maybe knock people out on the feet. But the problem is, it's against Chris Weidman. Two-time All-American Chris Weidman. Two of the best. He's one of the two best wrestlers in the middleweight division. Yoel Romero and Chris Weidman. And Chris Weidman's takedown defense is phenomenal. Nobody. Yoel Romero did take Chris Weidman down, but Chris Weidman's takedown defense is one of the best, if not the best in the UFC. His takedown defense is just fucking phenomenal. And I don't think Jacare Souza can take him down unless he gets his back. But Chris Weidman won't let Jacare Souza get his back. So for Jacare Souza, this is a terrible match for him. Like, Chris Weidman is tremendously strong, so I don't think he's gonna get taken down. So I think it's gonna be a striking battle. Chris Weidman could go for some takedowns. I don't think he's going for takedown to do something on the ground. I think he's gonna like maybe single leg takedown him, just to earn some points, just to win some rounds. But I think primarily this is going to be a striking battle. And I think, as I said, Jacare Souza, stiff as a board. He hits hard, but he is stiff. And I think he's a very, very hittable object against Chris Weidman. And Chris Weidman does have some head movement. And Chris Weidman, compared to Jacare Souza, he's way more elusive than Jacare Souza. And as I said, Chris Weidman has knockout power, and Jacare Souza got hit in the face, got hit in the head like too many times in his previous fights against Yoel Romero, Robert Whittaker, Kelvin Gastelum. And I think if Chris Weidman connects clean, or if he sets up combinations, I think he can knock him out. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think Chris Weidman's going to win either by decision or knockout. And I think that's what's going to happen. I am pretty sure that Chris Weidman's going to win by knockout or decision. And I don't see how Jacare wins this one. He can't take Weidman down unless Weidman does some like crazy shit, like spinning back kick to the face against Luke Rockhold and loses balance and then get taken down. Unless something crazy like that happens, Chris Weidman's not gonna get taken down by Jacare Souza. And yeah, so Chris Weidman, pretty easy win I think. But what do you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching.